Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Triple H to protect 4 major WWE stars from getting suspended following major incident. Potential twist explored ahead of Raw. The WWE Universe has been abuzz with rumors and speculation after a backstage altercation reportedly broke out involving 4 major WWE stars. With tension at an all-time high, fans wonder whether disciplinary actions will be taken against these superstars. However, with Triple H now handling creative and management roles, there may be an intriguing twist to this story. As Raw approaches, we explore the potential fallout, what Triple H's role might be, and how he could turn a potentially damaging incident into one of the most talked-about storylines of the year. The WWE locker room is no stranger to intense personalities and rivalries. But occasionally, these feuds spill over from the ring and into real life, creating moments of genuine tension. This recent incident reportedly involved 4 high-profile WWE stars: Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Rhea Ripley, and Damian Priest. The altercation was allegedly triggered by unresolved creative differences, misunderstandings, and the increasing pressure for top spots. The details remain vague, but witnesses have hinted at an escalating argument that nearly turned physical. In the past, WWE has not shied away from suspending stars who caused disruptions backstage, setting a precedent that nobody is above the rules. But with Triple H, known for his strategic thinking and investment in long-term storytelling, now overseeing WWE's creative direction, the outcome might not be so straightforward. Instead of issuing suspensions, Triple H could be exploring a way to capitalize on the incident, spinning it into a storyline that reflects real-life tensions and keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Triple H is a master of blurring the line between reality and storyline. From his own controversial story arcs during the Attitude Era to his work in shaping NXT as a hotbed of authentic storytelling, he has always had a knack for tapping into real-life situations to fuel dramatic narratives. This incident might be his next great creative opportunity. Given the prominence of the stars involved, suspending them would be a heavy blow to WWE programming. Instead, Triple H could opt for a more calculated approach, bringing the altercation into the storyline on Raw. This move would keep all 4 stars on television and turn their real-life tensions into on-screen gold. Imagine this: as Raw kicks off, fans are greeted by the sound of Triple H's theme song. He makes his way to the ring, microphone in hand, acknowledging the incident without revealing too many details. He might hint at the stars' heated conflict and announce that he's addressing it not as a boss, but as a mentor, encouraging them to resolve their issues in the ring rather than backstage. This confrontation could be presented as a survival of the fittest angle, with Triple H giving the 4 stars a chance to hash out their differences in front of the WWE Universe. Each of the 4 stars involved brings unique stakes and motivations to the table, adding layers to the potential storyline. 1. Seth Rollins, the established veteran. Seth Rollins has carved out a space as one of WWE's most skilled and charismatic performers. He's a former WWE champion and current World Heavyweight Champion with no shortage of accolades, and he's earned a reputation for being outspoken about WWE's creative direction. Rollins' frustration might stem from feeling that his role as champion isn't being properly highlighted or that his standing is being challenged by rising stars. In this storyline, Rollins could express his disdain for the lack of respect he perceives from others, turning his frustration with creative decisions into a legitimate narrative of fighting to maintain his position at the top. He might become paranoid that younger talents are gunning for his spot and demand they prove themselves worthy of sharing the same ring. 2. Drew McIntyre, the battling contender. Drew McIntyre, who's known for his resilience and hard-hitting style, has been wrestling with the idea of returning to the top. Once crowned WWE Champion, McIntyre hasn't held a major title in some time, leading fans to speculate whether he feels sidelined. His recent persona has been leaning toward a more intense and unpredictable side, and a rivalry sparked by real-life frustration could give his character an added edge. For McIntyre, the storyline could focus on his hunger to reclaim a title and his resentment over being overlooked. He might portray a no-nonsense attitude, issuing a challenge to anyone questioning his position. Triple H could even put McIntyre in a proving ground match against the others, raising the stakes and making McIntyre's path to redemption more complex. 3. Rhea Ripley, the rising star. Rhea Ripley has rapidly become one of WWE's top female stars, with fans and critics alike hailing her as the future of the women's division. As the women's world champion, Ripley has a lot to prove, especially if others perceive her as a rookie compared to the veterans. In this angle, her motivation could be rooted in solidifying her place among WWE's elite and proving that she's more than capable of standing shoulder to shoulder with the men in high-stakes storylines. Ripley could take on a role that emphasizes her defiance and confidence. She's a disruptor who doesn't back down, and she might use the incident as an opportunity to confront anyone who doubts her abilities, reminding them that she's as much a champion as they are. 4. Damian Priest, the underdog enforcer. Damian Priest, a member of the Judgment Day faction, has been gaining traction as one of WWE's rising stars. As Money in the Bank holder, he's constantly within arm's reach of a championship, but still finds himself struggling to break out of the shadows of more established stars. In this storyline, Priest's motivation could revolve around proving that he's a threat and deserving of championship gold. Priest could play the role of the underdog, stepping up to Rollins and McIntyre in particular, signaling that he's not content being the rookie or the sidekick. This conflict could provide Priest with an opportunity to showcase his ability to stand toe-to-toe with WWE's top names and elevate his status in the eyes of the fans. Triple H could orchestrate a segment where he calls all 4 stars to the ring, acknowledging the intensity of their backstage altercation and challenging them to confront their issues publicly. This meeting could quickly turn into a heated verbal exchange, with each star voicing their grievances, questioning each other's motivations, and ultimately setting the stage for matches down the line. Perhaps Triple H introduces a gauntlet match or a tag team face-off, pairing Rollins with Ripley and McIntyre with Priest. This arrangement would force each star to work with someone they may not fully trust, heightening the tension and keeping fans invested in the outcome. Triple H's mentor approach could add an air of authority to the storyline, allowing him to step in when things get too intense, maintaining control but encouraging the stars to let loose in the ring. If handled correctly, this storyline could achieve several objectives for WWE. First, it allows Triple H to continue developing as an authority figure who balances fairness with creative intrigue, something fans have been excited to see more of. Secondly, it gives each of the 4 stars involved a chance to shine in a storyline that transcends championships, focusing instead on their motivations, personalities, and genuine drive for success. Finally, this storyline would add a fresh layer of unpredictability to Raw, as fans would tune in not only to see the wrestling matches, but to witness the fallout of real-life tensions being woven into WWE's narrative fabric. This storyline could even lead to one-on-one rivalries or triple threat matches, eventually culminating in a high-stakes pay-per-view bout where these stars can settle their differences once and for all. With Triple H's creativity and knack for storytelling, there's potential for this incident to become a watershed moment in modern WWE programming, a storyline that combines real-life tension with